Crescendo.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm confused.
We'll be right back.
All right, everybody, let's try that again. Drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
And here we crescendo here in match number 84. Tight score here in Autonomous, 21-19, 26-19. These numbers just keep going up as teams score in the speaker and amp. Drivers take up their controls. Red Alliance with a slight lead, 31-24. Now 2 additional notes scored by your Red Alliance in the speaker. Now make that free. And they quickly activate Cooperation as well, hoping to reduce that melody ranking point threshold down to only 18 notes. We'll see if the Blue Alliance reciprocates, and as I say that, they do. Both alliances aiming for at least 18 notes to earn themselves at least 1 ranking point here in this match. 28-11 for your Red Alliance, lining up with the red subwoofer. Just behind them is 1540, the Flaming Chickens out of Caitlin Gable High School, or Caitlin Gable School. Red Alliance robots employing the strategy of storing notes in their half of the field. 3674 cycling back and forth between the red source and the neutral zone here at center field. Cloverbots now making their way back towards their side of the field as well. Looks like they're joining 28-11, the Stormbots, in scoring notes in the Red Alliance speaker. That speaker now amplified by their human player, so any notes making their way up into the opening will be worth a potential 5 points each. Here goes 1540 as well, Flaming Chickens, just as that amplification expires. So they do solidify a bit of their lead, but that's still 79-38 with a minute left to play. Blue Alliance, in turn, now amplifying their speaker. With a bit of a collision here at the backside of the field. They're not able to capitalize, not very much. That score remains 81-53. 1899 of the Blue Alliance with their robot Orchestra. They, I believe, are up at the Blue Alliance amp. Now in a bit of a pushing war with 1540, the Flaming Chickens of the Red Alliance. 1540 makes their way back home safely. And Orchestra once again lines up with a note now successfully in the Blue Alliance amp just as we hit about 20 seconds left. Red Alliance quickly approaching triple-digit scores as we hit 10 seconds left. High note up on Blue Alliance's center stage. Well, looks like we have one robot at least hanging from stage left, one stage right. Will the third come to join? Red Alliance with a robot up in the air, stage right, and looks like a note in the trap. Excellent work if that is scored, but our referees have the final call on that. So we will be right back when those scores are confirmed. And those scores are now confirmed from that last match. So up on the board, Red Alliance takes the win. 108-72, your final score, as Red Alliance doesn't need hit the triple digits. 2 ranking points for the win and 1 for the melody bonus. Each go to your Red Alliance, moving them up in the rankings, notably 28-11. The Stormbots up now back in second. 1899, also a notable name here, moving to 6th, courtesy of 1 additional ranking point for the melody bonus. Still an excellent place to be in those top 8 slots for Alliance captains as we approach the end of our qualification matches. Brett, what did you see in that last match there?
Well, first, Austin, just call out those rankings that you just mentioned. 2811 Stormbots moving up from 3 to 2. 1899 Saints dropping from 2 all the way to 6. 2 ranking points for the win can make a big difference at this point in the match. But I do want to now bring up our match highlight and show a little bit about, we talked earlier in the week about the passing strategy that has come into play. And something now that we're seeing as this has become employed more and more is you don't necessarily control where your pass notes go. So we're going to take a look at the Blue Alliance robot right here that's going to send some passes ending up somewhere down here. And as we roll this highlight forward, watch what happens. That looks to me to be 2926 perhaps, sends that down. And here comes 2811, and they're just going to steal those notes right out from under the Blue Alliance and make their way back to the red side of the field. Takes 2811 a little while, but what that did, in addition to depriving the Blue Alliance of that note, it cleared the space over here by the Red Alliance's source zone for their alliance partners to be able to get in and pick up notes more easily. So interesting and brilliant strategy by 2811 to keep the flow moving.
Absolutely. Let's go back to the field.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Say hi if you're listening to me. Hi.